Tim the Dirty Bird Means is facing off against Niko Price this weekend. That is a guaranteed potential fight of the night. There's a few fights of the night candidates that could be there, but I think that this one is going to take it home. Fight of the night, 100%. A great fight. You've got Niko Price, a savage, of course, an absolute savage. He looks a bit weird, but you know, once you get past the looks, he's actually a savage. He knocks you out in ways you never thought. Remember the knockout he got over Randy Brown, where he's on his back and he's hammer fisting him in the head? Tim Means is 35 years old, okay? And he's on a 2-fight loss streak. Fair enough, they're very close decisions, you know? Fair enough, they're decisions. In fact, he's not on a 2-fight loss streak at all. I don't know why I even fucking said that. He won his last fight by TKO punches. He's one of those guys where he's just not good enough to beat the top, but he's good enough to stay in the UFC because people know who he is. 38 fights, 39 fights if you count his no contest. And then you've got the young, hungry up-and-comer in Niko Price. I say young, he's 29 years old. He's a grandpa in my eyes, because I'm obviously 20, so I'm a baby. But Niko Price, savage, but here's the thing. Tim Means has never been knocked out. Niko Price likes to knock guys out, and he likes to submit them in creative ways that they don't see coming. He's got a real weird body type for the weight class. Tim Means is going to be taller, but Niko Price for sure is going to be a lot wider at the shoulders. He's going to have a lot more power in his shots. No one in 39 fights has ever knocked out Tim Means. Never. He had one TKO, but it was a doctor stoppage. Okay? Niko Price is coming off his first KO losses in his entire career. By a guy called Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Okay? The black guy. I don't know where he's from. He's the guy that walked out to the Circle of Life, remember? At Woodley versus Till, he knocked the fuck out of Niko Price. The absolute fuck out of him. And we're going to see how Niko Price bounces back. That was in September. He's allowed some time for his chin to regain its consciousness. His chin is reattached to his body. Okay? It's in March. He's waited 7 months. He's given it some time. And now he's back in the UFC. And we're going to see if he can take out Tim Means. I think he has it in him to knock out Tim Means. Although Tim Means is a fucking brawler. Can we make a petition, first of all? Tim the Dirty Bird Means. I don't give a shit about that, son. Call yourself Tim Means Business. That'd be a... Come on. That'd be a great nickname. Tim Means Business. Business. I like that shit. And then Niko Price. Or Niko, the price is right. You know, like... You can have some fun with these nicknames. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. 12-2 versus 28-10. I'm going to give it to the young, hungry up-and-comer in Niko Price. I think he gets the knockout. I think he comes out strong. A lot of guys come out tentative and let Tim Means get into his sort of groove, his sort of rhythm. Tim Means, he has knockout power, but it's not like brutal. You know, it's not brutal knockout power. Where like, oh my god, that was, I can't even look. That was absolutely disgusting what Tim Means did. He'll catch you on the chin, he'll put you out there. Real crisp with his striking. But I just think, listen, you're 35. You've never strung 2 wins together since 2016. You know, you're finding it hard to get wins in the UFC right now. That's established. You're on your downslope of your career. Also established. And I think Niko Price, after his first knockout loss, is going to be looking to make a statement in this fight. And I think he's going to get the fucking finish that he's been looking for. KO victory for Niko Price. And I'll go with the first round as well. I'll go in the first round. Fuck it, you know. We've got a lot of savages at welterweight fighting this weekend. Even though they're not big names, they're savages. You know, Tim Means, Niko Price, Curtis Millender, Dos Santos are fighting as well. I've also done a video on that if you want to check it out on my channel. Then you've got Tony Martin versus Sergio Moraes as well. Savages. Absolute savages fighting this weekend. A welterweight showdown, and whoever does it... I think, here's what's going to happen at welterweight. All 3 guys have the chance here to make it into the rankings. You know? To make it into that number 15 spot. And whoever does it more dominantly is going to get there. One of the 6 welterweights that are fighting that matter this weekend are going to be ranked number 15 at the end of this. And we'll see who it is. I think it's Tony Martin. Tony Rocco Martin. I've made a prospect spotlight video on him. I'll probably post it tomorrow, but He's a savage, guys. Watch out for Tony Martin. And watch out for my video tomorrow on him. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let me know what else you want me to break down. Obviously, I've got a lot of breakdowns to do next week with UFC London because that card is fucking stacked compared to this one. So, we're looking for it, boys. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Good times to be a UFC fan, man. Every weekend there's good fights. Jesus! Every weekend. UFC London's a week after this. Then you've got UFC 148, Stephen Thompson versus Pettis. Pretty shit. I don't know why they're even doing that fight. UFC on ESPN, Barboza versus Gaethje. Oh, UFC 236 a week after. Oh, wait, 2 weeks after? How dare they make us wait 2 weeks between events? The fucks. How dare they do that to us? Like and subscribe.